Today we're looking at Rudolf Steiner's book, Practical Advice to Teachers, published by Steinerbooks as part of the Foundations of Waldorf Education series. So Practical Advice to Teachers is one of the three volumes from the initial startup phase of the first Waldorf school, when the people who'd been selected / signed up to be the first teachers at the startup Waldorf school were getting their initial orientation from Rudolf Steiner. The orientation came in the form of a 14-day training conference or training seminar, where in the mornings Steiner would give some theoretical lectures, and those are contained in the book Foundations of Human Experience. These lectures, the formal presentation Steiner gave in the morning, are the theoretical foundation of Waldorf education. These were followed by a session of practical advice to teachers. So rather than the theoretical orientation of how you should view the developing human being and how the human soul works, I guess is a great way of putting it, how the different parts of our thinking selves, our affective selves, our feeling selves, and the will, the drive that causes us to do anything and everything, how these all interrelate, how they mature and grow. That was the theoretical morning work. Late mornings was the practical advice to teachers. And that was more, for example, Lecture 1, how to introduce and how to teach the letters of the alphabet. And this very practical guide is still used by Waldorf teachers everywhere. I doubt there's a single school with the name Waldorf in it that doesn't introduce the letters of the alphabet in first grade in exactly the way described in the first lecture or presentation of Steiner here in Practical Advice to Teachers. Practical Advice to Teachers also contains the closest thing to an actual lesson plan you'll get from Rudolf Steiner, which was an outline of the first day of first grade. And that described introducing the children to the differences between the curved line and the straight line. And again, you'd be hard-pressed to find a Waldorf teacher, at least one with any training, who went into first grade and didn't follow this day one first lesson for the first graders. So much, of course, flows from that. So this practical advice to teachers is, as the name implies, much more concrete, and this is the book you would turn to if you are setting up your own lesson plans or thinking about the year to come and wondering to yourself, gee, what would Steiner have advised me to do in approaching upcoming 5th grade or upcoming 3rd grade? And now you can read what Steiner actually did advise the teachers of the future Waldorf school to be doing as lesson plans for the 1st through 8th grade school that they were opening days after the advice in this book was given.